Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, and in this video I want to show you guys the new fastest way that you can farm Kuiper here in the first Descendant. So there is a new patch that went live today that made a bunch of changes, and in this change they actually made it a lot easier to farm Kuiper. So I'm going to show you guys the best route. Now obviously if you guys have Enzo, this is always going to be better, so switch to Enzo if you have them to get extra rewards and to make these precision codes a lot easier. And then also switch over to hard difficulty because you will get considerably more rewards for that. Now, the best way to get this is actually to go to the Agna Desert. I'll show you guys the best route that you can follow here on this map to get the most Kuiper. But there is also other locations you can do this, and I'll show you a quick run over on Vespers as well, in case maybe you want to run it over there. Now, what you need to do is just simply come into this spawn point, and what you're going to do once you get here is just simply scan your environment. Now, every single time you spawn here, 100% of the time, there will be at least one of these chests. One will spawn here. If it's not there, the second place will be right here, and then I'll show you guys where the third one is as well. Now, as soon as you're done looting this, you can fast travel to the other side of the desert, and there's actually 3 more spawn points, and I'll show you guys exactly how you can basically check all 6 spots in about 20 or 30 seconds. Now, with this new update that went live, there's times where there's 2 or even 3 of these chests that are located here every single time. Now, because of this new update, they have put in a 100% drop rate for these vaults off of spawn. And so I want to show you guys all 6 spawn points that are right off spawn so that you guys can just run this route and just get as much Kuiper as you can. Now, before this update, you could get over 1,000,000 Kuiper per hour using this method. However, with this new change, now it's a 100% rate, I'm sure that you could get anywhere between 1.5 and 2.5 mil per hour. It does fluctuate a bit because sometimes you'll get lower level vaults or higher level vaults. Depending on how difficult the vault is, depending on how much you receive. As you can see there, I got 70,000 Kuiper in about 20 seconds. And as soon as you're done, you can just fast travel over to the other side. Now, if I had gotten lucky and 2 or 3 of those chests had been rare, I could have gotten over 120,000 Kuiper in about 30 seconds. Then you can switch over to the other side and get another 2. So every minute, if you're the luckiest, you can get about 240,000 Kuiper every minute. And then all you're really doing is just waiting for the loading screens. Now, this is the other spawn you'll want to go to check and see if there's more vaults. If there's not, just fast travel back to Albion and reset the process. But if you do begin to hear the beeping, what you'll want to do is you'll come over here to this cliffside, and there should be a vault that spawns right here on the right. Now, if it doesn't spawn here, you can check right behind the spawn point, and there should be 2 more vaults which spawn right there. So there's 2 vaults that spawn right behind the spawn, and then the third one spawns here on this cliffside. You can check all 6 vaults, and then you can actually go straight to Vespers, and you can check another 3 or 4 spots there. So you can actually check about 10 vaults every minute or so, and you can just simply just keep repeating this process. Now, if you don't want to do it on the desert, you want maybe the materials over on Vespers, I'll show you guys a pretty simple route. You just fast travel here, and there's going to be about 3 or 4 different vaults which can spawn, and I'll show you guys where. Now, each spawn is always going to be different, and you never know which vault you're going to get, but there's always going to be vaults here. Now, there's a 100% spawn rate change, which they have made in this update. So sometimes you'll get those common ones, which actually don't drop any Kuiper, but a good majority of the time you'll get a rare or an ultra precision, and those will drop anywhere between 25,000 and 100,000. So as soon as you spawn in here, you want to run this in this exact direction. There's going to be a few different spawn points. There's actually 3 here on my right, and then there's 2 more there to the left where I'm looking now. So you scan in that direction. There's 2 vaults which can spawn there. If it doesn't beep, head into the cave. There's 3 spawns back here. So I'll show you guys all 3 spawns for a total of 5 here on Vespers, and then you can just simply reset the process and check every single time. So there will be one here to the left on the inside the waterfall. There's a chance of one spawning there. There's another chance of one spawning in here. And then I'll show you guys where the third spawn is as well. It's in between these 2 trees. But if you guys don't hear the beeping noise, then you just simply don't go back here and check. But I want to show you guys where the spawns are just in case you're stuck. So that's one inside the waterfall. The second one's going to be over here on this cliffside. And then I'll show you guys where the third one is for a total of 10 different chests that you can check to farm Kuiper. So hopefully this video has helped you guys out. It's a new method that just basically got fixed up today because of this new patch. So hopefully it does help you to get a bunch more Kuiper with these new upgrades, new mods, and new descendants which I've launched. And I will catch you in the next one.